hope it comes back on. What do we say? I think it's just loose. Probably just needs to be pulled out and re-plugged in. At least that's what I'm hoping. Yay! Well, I didn't know how long this was going to take, so I was about to put my artisan pencils back, but I won't do that. I will just put them somewhere else for the moment. Hey, Audrey. Thank y'all for your patience. I really appreciate it. I am not very patient with myself this morning. That is not what I wanted to put back. I'm just trying to reorganize myself. Hey, Callie, thanks for coming in. Great, I'm glad you can see now. Now, of course, I've got to reposition the camera. Sorry, Audrey. Hopefully this will work so I can fix the, fix the zoom. Hey, Marilyn, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. All right. Look away, Audrey. I've got to move the camera. Oh. It would be great if I could have this thing in the same position all the time. I wouldn't have to worry about it. All right. Well, we're a little crooked, but that's all right. All right, I wanted to show you my finished page. I did actually put it in my community tab, but I wanted to show you on stream. And that is the light from the window. So what I did to finish it is pretty much the same thing as I did here and I showed you here. I just kept layering the different greens with brown. I used the ink tints on it at first. And then I felt like I needed to really darken some areas on the fox. And so I did that. And I was still tweaking it this morning. I put some stars in the sky. I could easily put Wink of Stella up there. But I really like how the glow effect came out. And at first this underneath here was very bright. And I took out as much of the bright as I could. I didn't want this to be too bright at the bottom. In fact, I could have just colored it all the way dark, but I like the glow effect. There is a story in Chinese fairy tales about a fox who wants to live on the moon. And so I kind of wanted to give it a fairy tale kind of look where it looked like it was floating. But anyhow, I like that story. It's really cute. In one of the classes I teach, the story is very cute, and so I enjoy that a lot. I've worked on these flowers a little more, bringing, adding some dark areas to bring out the light area. Also, something funny, I was watching Lisa, I never can pronounce her last name, but she likes a lot of, I would say, Halloweenish type of pictures. And I like to listen to her. She's fun to listen to, but I try to pick out some advice from there, trying to not think about what it is she's coloring. And she talked about using chartreuse to help bring a glow effect out. And so I went back through and I did that a little bit. I'm not sure you can tell much, but anyhow, that's what I did. Oh, good, Verity. Oh, everybody, welcome Verity to our live stream. This is the first time she's come. And I met her on Facebook, a Facebook coloring group, and we just became fast friends. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about my throat today. Lots of pollen in the air. All right, well, that's that one. Let's see if I can cover that over. And I know it's still Hannah Carlson month. I can't even talk. But I just wanted to do something different. And I picked out a few. I'm probably going to cut the live stream off at 11 because Verity has, if it's okay for me to say, Verity, I would love to be able to tell people, but you may not want a lot of people over there. She's going to do something special on Facebook, and so I want to, and that's going to be 11 o'clock my time and 5 o'clock her time. She's in Britain. So everybody, yes, chartreuse is wonderful. And I was using the Artisas before, and I'm not sure if it's perfectly chartreuse, but it looks like a chartreuse. It's in Artisa, it's called lime green. So that's what I was doing there. And I picked 4 pages. I thought I would let y'all choose, because I'm going to venture out into using oil pastels, which kind of frightens me. I thought this page would be good for it, and this one. So we've got the cat artist, the just the flowers blowing around, the cat at the chocolate factory, and I guess we would say this is Holland or the Netherlands. Oh, Amsterdam. Holland. This would probably be good too. So we have the shoes, the cat, the flowers, or the art cat. Hey, Elise. Yeah, Verity is somewhere in England. I'm not sure where. Let's see. Let me pop up a poll. Which page? Oh, I've been having trouble with my keyboard this morning too. So who knows if I can get this out. Which ones? We have the art cat, the flowers, the chocolate cat, and the last one was the shoes. Okay. While y'all are choosing that, I'm going to rearrange a little bit here because I've got to get a giant container over here without breaking something. And I think I will put this here. It will be best. When I first saw the name Stanford, I thought she misspelled it. And I typed it in, and lo and behold, there was an actual Stanford. I did not know that. But then there are so many towns in Texas that I couldn't even tell you all of them. There's just so many. So, how is the poll going so far? Ooh, we've got the chocolate cat is winning. Maybe we'll see if something else pops up. So here are the oil pastels that I bought about 3 months ago, and I've been too scared to use them. And I thought, why don't I challenge myself and try to use them on string. I can't talk today. Stream. Oh, I thought my phone was beeping at me. I had the idea of finishing a page on stream in one go, but I don't think that's going to work out very well. But I will do my best. Probably be using a lot of very small brushes on this. I have not swatched these out. I don't know if you even swatch out a thing like that. All right, the flowers are gaining on the chocolate cat. I think I'm going to forgo choosing a color palette. I was actually going to do something funny today. I'll show y'all. But I figured you might not want to do it. Verity inspired me to buy a color by number mosaic book. And I looked through all the different ones, and this one was the one that caught my eye, mainly because it's so detailed and I like the pictures. Verity, I may send you one like this next month. I might send you this one next month if you like it. But I thought, ooh, wouldn't it be fun to sit here and color in these little squares and see if y'all could guess what it was. I may do that another week if that sounds fun to you. Kenny, thanks for coming in. Okay. Well, we kind of like to say a learning difference rather than a disability. But Verity has Down syndrome. But she has a job, she lives on her own, she makes decisions for herself, and she is an amazing cross stitcher. She calls it tapestry there, but she showed me some of her cross stitching pictures, and they were so beautiful and detailed. I bought one for myself recently. I hadn't cross stitched in forever, and decided to do one, and I got so frustrated, and I said, Verity has so much patience with those. She also likes to color and do mystery mosaics, which are very relaxing. I think she likes mostly flowers and animals, and she colors a little bit. I think her favorite medium to use are pens, and she's got an amazing collection of colored pens. Amazing. So yeah, Callie, I'm having trouble cross stitching. I have to take my glasses off in order to see it, but I'm determined to get it done. um Kenny, okay, good, you can hear me, great. The poll disappeared. Hmm. Well, I'm not sure. I have it up there. Wow. Flowers and the Chocolate Cat are tied. All right, everybody that voted for the Shoes of the Art Cat. Can you re-vote? Or once you vote, you can't vote? I went to another and, oh, came back. Okay. Wow, that's neck and neck. Oh, somebody else voted for the Chocolate Cat. I think the Chocolate Cat might be winning. Oh, Verity, I see your... I'll have to listen to your messages right before I go to your Facebook channel at 11. I'm glad it was good for you. All right. Any lurkers out there want to try to vote a little more? It looks like maybe there's just one vote. Chocolate Cat. All right. Well, what I mean is, see, this is a chocolatier place where they make chocolate, right? Chocolate confections. And there's the cat. So, Chocolate Cat. But I am going to attempt to use these things. All right. Let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right. Hello, Stella. Thanks for coming. Has anyone tried ordering coloring books from every... All the books on the site are no longer available live in U.S. when I live in U.S. when I was Canada. I'm not sure. Now, Stella, I know that supposedly we can't download any Kindle books from there. I wanted so badly, and I wish I had done it a few months ago, to get the Yuri Wild Mouse book. And it just wasn't, I just didn't want to spend the money on the shipping, but now the shipping is even more. And I tried to do download a sample of the of the digital version, but it wouldn't let me do it. So, yeah, I don't even know what colors I'm gonna pick up, but we can start with a light color, green, and see how that works. Oh dear. Do I need to add water to this? No, it's oil pastel. How am I going to use this? All right, well, we'll just try. We're experimenting. Yeah, I know, you're right. It wouldn't be chocolate. I should have called it the cat on the chocolate page, or the chocolate maker's stuff. I don't know. Sorry, I'm really out of screen here. Wow, that looks more blue than green, but it is green. Just a very light green. I'd like to get some more of these small. These small brushes. Still, they're right there, out of stock. They will fill the order. You need an applicabot to transfer from palette. Applicabot. I don't know what that is. I bought Rita Berman's book from Amazon Japan, and the next week it was out of stock. Oh, so weird though, because they say I live in Canada, the books all become available. Yeah, I was actually thinking of ordering her book there, the new book, but eventually it will come to the US. I'm just all fussed about the shipping. So this seems to be working well enough. I wanted to start with a light color so that when I go over it with the Grizaye, it will it won't be too dark. She does make it look easy. I remember the first time she used them, and it was like, wow. She was amazing. But, you know, I felt guilty for one thing, because I'd bought these. I was so excited to buy them, and then I didn't use them at all. I tried to once. All right. I hope Grizaye comes out with 120 sets sometime. That green is a little bluish, but I don't want to use a turquoise on that. I think I'll go with just straight green. Let's see what that does. Well, I put these stickers on the end to tell me where to find things. Okay, pine, there's green. Sharpen. Yeah, Audrey, how are you doing? Yeah, Verity, this is an awesome book. It's called, I can't pronounce that in French. Mienro Dirt Europa. I'm sure I butchered that. But yeah, Rita Berman has some other books. She's got Europe, Asia, and now she's come out with Africa, which I'm excited about that one. Just by looking at the flip throughs, I know I'm going to like that. It looks like you can erase these a little bit with electric eraser. Okay, now I'm going to go straight over this. Oh, well, that's interesting. It does go right over it, but I am not liking. I'm going to try the apple green. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about that green. It's probably fine. I mean, y'all probably think, oh, it looks fine, Leslie. Well, that would be too yellow. It looks fine. Looks fine, Lassie. I get fussed over ridiculous things. I'm sure we all do. All right, I like that one better. That one is called Lime. It does not look like a lime green to me, but that's what it's called. Oops. Is it on your wish list? Yeah. I haven't used them in a while, and so I said I need to use them today. So it looks like, gosh, I keep going over. My hand just says, you're in a hurry, you've got to finish. No, I don't. I probably should have used a different green underneath there. Mainly it's, I think it's going to be like our highlight color. Oh, I missed those. Maybe I didn't, they just look like I missed them. Am I too close? Let me zoom back out a little bit. I don't want to make y'all sick by moving my hand all over. That's probably a little better. And I cannot do anything about the glare. I do apologize. Let's see. Oh, you did? Okay. I don't know. I have all the sales and those wee brushes sitting in the Amazon basket. You do. Well, go get those wee brushes. Get the wee brushes. I was watching Jim over on her channel a few days ago, and she said we a lot, and so I thought, do all Scottish people say we? It was a wee bit, but then maybe I don't notice that Americans say little a lot. Oh, that's just a little bit this, a little bit that. If I can find out what. Well, I just stood up, so it must be this one. Oh. Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah. Well, I can't really get to that window, so I do apologize. Oh, I need to end the poll. The Tombow blender pen pack with 3 are now $20. I paid $9. The blender pen. Oh, you mean? Oh, the blender pens. Oh, yeah. I remember I paid like $7 when I first got it, and I bought another pack, and now it's more expensive. So, yikes. I'm sure I asked you something and now I can't remember what it was. Just gonna go ahead and color these bits. Oh, I know what I was talking about. How Scottish people say we. Tell me about it, Kitty. Thanks for the autocorrect for your lousy punctuation. Yeah, I hear you on that. All right. Let's try the flowers. What color shall we make the flowers? The cat's going to be kind of a muted orange color. So I could make them the muted orange color. See what I got here. Here is a that's pretty much what my cat looks like. So I'm going to use a different brush, but it's the same size. I've been trying different ways of picking this up. So I'll show you this way. I'm just doing circles instead of pushing down like I did on this one. Yeah, I did this one. I just kept pushing, and then you end up with kind of a weird shaped. I mean, you can circle it and it'll come back into the right shape, but anyway, I don't know if this is the correct way to take this off the palette, but that is what I'm going to try. You know, I need to keep that out, so I don't know what it is. I'm just kind of tapping. I'm sorry my hand's in the way, but I'm trying to do it like this. I guess I can try it this way. It may work just as well. That way y'all can see what I'm doing. I need to start my grits. Your grits? Oh my goodness, what are you, from the South? The deep South? My dad likes grits. He's from Mississippi. And I never liked grits. Well, I don't know if I ever tried them. So maybe sometime when I'm in a restaurant that has them, I should give them a try. They look kind of like, well, to me they look like runny snot. I don't know, I'm sorry to say. They look like runny snot, but I'm wondering if I can actually listen to a YouTube live stream while I'm still on stream here. I've got earbuds I can put in. But I'm not sure. I suppose I can give it a try. I'm glad you're still here, Verity. Grits are like porridge oats. It's made out of rice, I think. I think porridge is a little more like oatmeal that we have. Oh, I missed a little color there. I'm going to use this one. Like polenta, but more grittier. You can make grits really smooth like polenta. Oh, are you? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the many Mississippian things that I didn't acquire a taste for. I'm not from Mississippi. My mother didn't cook anything like that, any grits, or she didn't like grits either. But my dad would get them if he went to a restaurant that served breakfast. He would get grits and put butter on it, and I think he just put butter. He might have put salt. I suppose I ought to ask him sometime. Hey. A few days ago, I bought a book that's called Pastels for Beginners. And it was a good deal. You know, I like to get good deals. I got the book yesterday. Yeah. And I looked at the beginning that told you all the different, you know, the table of contents. Nowhere did I see the word oil. It tells you how to use soft pastels and pastel pencils. Pastel pencils. Grits are, oh, they're not made of rice? Okay. Corn, okay. I learned something new every day. I thought grits were made out of rice. But it makes sense because corn was a big thing for a lot of years in that area. Anyway, I keep losing my train. I'm losing my train. Instead of saying the full phrase, losing my train of thought, I just say I'm losing my train. Okay. So those are coming out really nicely. Or they came out really nicely. Now we'll pick a grizaye to go over that. I think it's almost kind of like between those two. I might go ahead and use the orangey one just because I've got the yellow down already. And we can make the center of the flower that color. Sounds like semolina or tapioca. Oh, this is an electric pencil electric eraser. It's called AFMAT, and instead of using a small eraser like this or a square eraser, I've got this bigger circle eraser. It doesn't work quite as well on colored pencils, but this one plugs into a cord. It's like your phone. You can charge it, charge your phone, give it power. The power lasts a long time, and it doesn't take long for it to get more power. And I can control how fast it goes a little bit. Why did I just do that? By just not pushing very hard. The blue thing. Oh, no. She was talking about this, I think. The blue pen. It's a blending. No, it's not a blending. It's an eraser. Oh, you're welcome. Ooh, I like this very much. I might come back over those with I'm not sure. Something not orange. This is called Sunburst. So far I've used lime and Sunburst. This is probably grass green maybe, and this one, what would that one be in Prismas? Did I put Grizaye on here? Let's see. I think I did. Okay. So Sunburst. I think we're getting there. No, that's not it. Jasmine. Do I not have Grizaye Sunburst on here? I don't think I do. I've got Jasmine and Honey. Well, anyway. You can see it's that color. I was just trying to give okay, there's her Sunburst. And it's going to be in the neighborhood of dark cadmium yellow for polys, and Spanish orange for Prismas. So kind of like that. The green is going to be, I mean, you could use any green you wanted, but just, I think I'll just do these two colors, and then, because it takes too much time to try to especially when my little crazy stuff is all a who. All right, that's it's a little bit close to Poly Paleo Green Light and True Green. So Prismas. All right. Just in case you wanted to know. I just put a crustless quiche into the oven for tea tonight. I have never made a quiche. I don't know that I've even tried one. Yeah, when I don't want to cook, I just get out something frozen. Which may or may not be a good thing. It's good for convenience, but not so much for the health. So quiche is that easy to make. Now, my father-in-law would probably try it, but my husband would say, "Where's the meat?" And I don't know, can you put meat in a quiche? Someone was saying Prismacolors work really well over the oil pastels. So I figured the Grizaye would probably work well too. I may bring out another pencil and go a little darker on this one. I do like the Grizayes. They are creamy and smooth. I think smooth would be a good way to say it. Probably because they are oil and wax. And I like that. I like oily pencils, and I like waxy pencils. So that's why I'm saying I wish that they would come out with a bigger set, because I might not use anything else. Make us 150 set, Grizaye people. Did I do that one? I don't think so. Cool. It's easy to make. I tell Joe how to make my recipes and he does them perfectly. Really? Steve wouldn't. He's just not cook. He can boil water and make ramen noodles, and he could microwave things, but that's about it. I cook. Forgot you was live today. Oh, no problem. I've got my alarm set to go off for your live today. I made it healthier by not making the crust. Okay, just 10 eggs beaten, poured over dry fried chopped bacon. Halved cherry tomatoes, lots of black pepper, shove it in the oven. So you put your eggs, you put your chopped bacon in, and you beat 10 eggs and pour them in, and then you put the tomatoes on the top with the black pepper. You don't use a crust either. Now, how do you, if there's no crust, do you just put it in a round cake pan? Or is there a special container for those? That was Sunburst. Oh, I told you about that already. Okay, what's next? Well, since I have it out already, I could color the cat. But I just want the cat, to be this light color. I don't want it to be completely orange. Let's see how this comes out. I'm trying not to scrub the paint. The oil pastel into the paper. I'm trying to make it even, but I guess it's okay if it's not even. Oh, I'm scrubbing. Don't scrub. Frittata. A pie pan? You can roast the tomatoes first. Oh. You use a deep dish or a square pan. It depends on the quiche. Okay. It's a fluted round bowl. We want what we call a flan dish. You maybe call it a pie dish. It's not deep. That sounds like a pie dish, yeah. Being that it has eggs in it, and bacon, and tomatoes. I know y'all like tomatoes with your breakfast. Can it be a breakfast also, not just dinner or tea? If you're on Facebook, go make friends with Verity. She loves having lots of friends. I may circle a little bit on this one instead of dabbing. I may come back with a little bit orange on that, not sure. You can eat it anytime you want, even have it cold for a packed lunch or picnic. I am set up live on Facebook. Yeah, go find Verity. She's going to be on at 11. We got this new device for our front door called Ring. You've probably heard of it. And it alerts me to when somebody's at the front door. That's funny. All right. There she is. Okay. So now I'm just waiting for her there. All right. We got the cat. I think I might actually use some of the ochre on there. Let me see what that's going to look like. Ooh, I forgot to put a paper under my paper. Yeah, I think I like that. So this is ochre. It kind of looks like no, I don't know what it looks like. I really ought to mind where I put my there it is. Kind of looks like goldenrod. All right. I'm just going to make this shadowy areas. Not too much shadow. I get carried away with shadows. One of my goals today was to not linger on something to make it, look exactly like it should or whatever. Just be conservative on it. I'm putting shadows in. Oh, I did it again, y'all. I did not clean my eraser off before I put it down. Stop your growling. You sound like an old bear. Did any of you ever watch Coal Miner's Daughter? It's about Loretta Lynn and her family. I've watched that thing so many times, and I've watched parts of it so many times. So I started saying, "Stop your growling, you sound like an old bear." And my daughter got tired of me doing that. She said, "Don't say it, don't say it." I would say, "Stop your growling." She said, "Don't say it." So I tried not to say it. I don't know what she would do now. If she would laugh along with me or say, "Oh, I remember that," or who knows. One of those fun things from her childhood. Hey, Frederica. Hey, Lou. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Shannon. I'll see when I look up at the chat. All right. Thomas deleted something. Okay. Good morning, Thomas. I try not to look up at the chat very often. Because it takes me away from coloring. But I do want to read the comments. Anyway, I think I was saying I was challenging myself to not be so detailed. Because OCD says you've got to make it look exactly like that. It's pretty good. I might actually use this on the centers. I'm in the shot. Maybe put a little shadow in there. Oh. I do like making things pop off the page. Whether they do or not, I don't know, but that's what I like. Interesting. I use this over the green to make it a little darker, a little shadowier. Yep. I'm going to shadow it a little more. Shade it. Shadow it. Me. Nothing exciting on my weekend plan. Just teaching. We'll be camping in a few weeks. Oop. Ah. There's my alarm. Okay, I'm going to try something. And if it works, then I won't have to leave right off. Who hurt their back? Oh. Krispy Kreme. You probably didn't say Krispy Kreme, but what you said reminded me of Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. The donut of my dreams. I may come back with, like some sparkly pen. Is Shannon going? Oh, or is Audrey going? Oh, your food's ready. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Audrey. It's always fun to have you in the stream. One of these days I'll always forget. And when I remember, I'm already starting my live stream in Streamlabs. Okay, what's next? Oh, look at that. I missed some petals. Any other petals? Oh, well, that's on that side. We'll just leave that. I'll wait a little bit. Okay, bricks. Or maybe we should do the cat. The cat's, Shannon, do you find that the oil pastels come up relatively well with electric eraser? I think a regular eraser just kind of pushes it in, maybe. I don't know. I'm experimenting. Broke a vertebrae. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Frederica. Yeah. Yes, I have a bad habit of not checking before. So you think I would learn after a couple of mistakes. Well, I guess I always do, or almost always do it anyway, but then there's that off moment where, uh-oh, she forgot something. Let's try one of their blues. A blue. I may just do this straight. See what blue looks good. This orangey. They pretty much all do. Kind of like, I always like ultramarine. I find it everywhere. Purple would not be bad either. I don't think royal purple would look good on that. But I do want to go with the blue. I think these are too dark. And these are too turquoise. So I think I'm going to go with the ultramarine. And that is my number 34. It's Grizaye's 43. Well, I don't think I have to erase. I mean, sharpen. I just don't think I can get that small with the oil pastels. I suppose if I used really like a teeny tiny Q-tip, maybe. I don't know if they make Q-tips that small. Right. It's pretty good. Let's see. Do I want to try? This is the smallest pencil I have so far. It is sky blue light. I don't know that I could even sharpen it anymore. I'm afraid I wouldn't get it out. Probably what I need to do now is get start using another sky blue light, and then when it gets down enough, stick it on the end of that. I tried to do that with the black, and before I had used this up enough, and it comes out really, really long. I can't really put it in my case, so anyway, we'll see. I just want to try to blend that and give it some more highlight. It's hard to do anything really great with small areas, but I try. Okay, I'm not seeing my friend's stream. So I'm not sure. Give me a moment. Yeah, she said she was going to be on. Maybe she's just delayed. All right, background. Not background. This part. I like the traditional brown bricks and stucco coloring. I know I probably could make it some other thing like blue or something like that. But I think I might make those flowers blue. And then just go with, I don't know, something, maybe a reddish brown. Like that. I really like that one. I could use those two together. Yeah. I don't know their names actually. I've tried to find them, but this one says it's called Twilight, which I guess it kind of is. I would have called it Sunset or Sunrise or something like that. This one says Umi Zone. I don't know what that means. And I can put the app, the translator app over that, but it doesn't always read it because it's so small. I would have to take the paper off, which I don't know how to do that. Since I am out of I've got one little one left. Good. Although I could have used the yellow. The one I did for yellow on that. Could just clean it off. Steve Teller has a... I've never seen it. He's got a little post-it note. Maybe he wants to send you a note.
Thanks. Is this yours?
I don't know where he got it from.
I'll leave it here. It's mine.
I'm trying to think. Maybe it fell. Oh, it probably fell off the table in the computer table in the living room. Let's see if that won't do it enough. Ooh, now this particular one is creamier. All right. Ooh, I'm nervous. Leslie's in the zone. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can someone tell Leslie that I'm on Facebook? Okay. Yeah, Verity, I'm trying to find you on Facebook, but I can't see it. Is this your Facebook page? I'm not sure where to look for your live. Maybe you have to make me a friend or invite me. Because I can't make you a friend. All it says is message. So I think you have to make me a friend before because I can't see where you are. I was using my iPhone down close to where I'm coloring so I can look up and see the chat, but I needed my phone for something else this morning. All right, let's see. I could probably use a bigger brush for that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. Yeah. I can see you on Facebook, but I can't see your video. You can stop repeating. We see that you've said it. She's looking. I sent you Shannon, I sent you a message on Instagram. If you got a minute, it's important. Oh, you do? Okay. All right. Thanks. Ooh, I got too much in there. Oh, I know. No, you weren't. I agree. Just carefully walk. Carefully walk. You may work, okay? Right, no problem. Gotcha. All right, let's go back to Facebook. See, I still don't see your on. I'm not sure how you go live on YouTube. I mean, Facebook. I guess it's okay. This looks blotchy because sometimes stucco looks blotchy. In fact, I may just kind of work with that. Might be a little dark for stucco. Yeah. And then I can come in with this darker. Ooh, this is going to be so dark. Oh no. Let's see how it works. I kind of wanted to make the bricks a little darker than the rest of it. Oh, that's too much. Oh. Gonna use this to blend just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I was telling somebody before, probably told my husband a million times, that I know different songs from the 70s and 80s and maybe even 60s because I watch TV too much. And they would have commercials for, I'm aging myself, commercials for getting an album. They call it an LP. And a cassette tape started coming in, and then they started making CDs. And it's funny. So they would play like one little tiny bit of a song, and that's all I would know of it. All right, let's go back to this light color here. I do wish I could give it a name. It almost looks like, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. I'd have to match it up with some other color to really know. Now, are you live on Facebook or YouTube? I don't see you on YouTube either. I don't know that you can go live on YouTube until you have 50 followers. Say, everybody, go over to Verity's YouTube channel if you can. Let's see if I can find it for you. Unless maybe Shannon wouldn't mind popping that in there in the chat. If you do, I'll do it. So she needs at least 50 followers to be able to do live stream. Yeah, I don't see you over there. Maybe it's under video. I don't think it's under video. It's on live. No, that's Einstein the Birds on live. Emergency search, exercising, and that's it. So, thank you, Shannon. You're a peach. A peachy peach. Yeah, I like how this stucco is going. I need to blend this out a little bit. Get the chunks out, because I don't think the pencil will work on top of it. Terracotta. How do you terracotta? Yep, I think terracotta might be a little dark. we can play around with it. 16. 16. All right, let me go to your I don't know where to see people live. I thought it was just their Facebook page. I am now live on my iPad. Okay. Maybe I can't see it. Verity, what you could do is make a video and then upload it to your YouTube channel. Until maybe someone there can help you with a live thing, because I can't find it. I'm so sorry. There she is.
Hey guys! How are you? Want to show you my dress?
Awesome. I'm not live. Don't know how to do, but I'll send it to you. Switch to my profile. Okay. I'm going to use this henna. Wait a minute. Terracotta. Okay, now that was in January. All right. All right, that's an older one. Okay. So I can see stuff that you've recorded on there. Now I got the right one, terracotta. I don't know why I grabbed henna. I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, I'd like to have the one I wanted. I'm just kind of coloring the bottom part of the bricks, and because it's such a small area, it's going to automatically vary it so they don't all look the same. Let me put a little shading on that later. If y'all like African red macaws, go look up Einstein, the talking Texan bird. African gray, sorry. African gray. He's a hoot. That was so funny. I made myself laugh. He's a hoot. Ho, ho, ho. Put a little of this on here. So I was thinking about Thanksgiving, and I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try. Maybe some of y'all want to join me. I'd like to try to make November a no-buy, or very little buy. I'm always hunting on Amazon for stuff, and I felt like it's kind of getting, I mean, I don't buy stuff all the time because I'm limited as to what I can, how much I can spend. So that's probably good. If I didn't have a limit, I probably would have a house full of things. So when I do want to look for something, I think about it a lot before I buy something. I try to. These bricks on top, I'm not sure. I may just go ahead and make them this terracotta color. These Grizayes, they don't take a lot of pressing to get the color to come out, which I like a lot. I haven't used Grizayes in a while, so I'm reminding myself of, hey, you know, these are nice pencils. Why don't you give them a try? I don't think a lot of us have them yet because we're, you know, it takes a while, I think, for a pencil to get really famous. But these Grizayes, I really don't think it'll take that long, but you can buy them single, so you could buy a couple of them and see what you think. Can I see you on your live stream? No. I can't see you. I'm sorry, Verity. You might need to ask. How about that? You might need to ask your mom or dad or another friend to kind of walk you through. I think it would be too hard for me to do that unless I was actually there. But probably until you get 50 people, I think just uploading videos would be the best thing. And then you'll be able to go live after that, and it's really easy on YouTube to go live. You can use your phone. I don't know if you can use your iPad. Does anyone know? Ooh, that's looking good. I'm tweaking, that's okay. I'm using a little bit this terracotta here. Just to bring it up into the other part of the page. You know, to make a nice little, sorry about that, to make some shadows. I can't leave anything alone. All I can do is just do it. Oh, I gotta make this better. Ugh. Open over. Make sure it's clean. And it's okay. It's a happy accident. Isn't that what Bob Ross taught us? Happy accident. That grisaille really gives it dimension. Hey, grisaille art, thanks for coming in. It does. So I'll tell you what I did was I used the Paul Rubens oil pastels, and then I put the grisaille on top, and it works really well. I'm sure you've probably heard other people that work with the grisaille and pastels. I know Shannon's done a lot of videos on the grisailles, but I think you know her already, so. Shade the kitty cat just a little bit more. They do. Love the demo. Love the demo of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see, what can I do? Would you like this bag or the flowers? Or I could do this over here. Yes, I'm really excited for what's coming out. Oh, tell me, Grisaille, are you coming out with 120 or 150 or maybe 300 pencils? I was telling them earlier that I said, I haven't used my grisailles in a while, and it reminded me how much I like them. So I'm like, give me some more. Whatever works. Whatever works, but I did see, oh, you did, okay, all right, well, let's work on the flowers. So I started out with, I don't know, it's got a Chinese name, but I don't know what it is. And I just kind of dabbed, trying to figure out what works best. Some of these are softer than others. Now, let me do a pretty big one. Some of these oil pastels are softer than others, so it doesn't take anything at all to get them down. Okay, so I did that, and then I got out the sunburst, Number 22. Patients waiting for release date. Yes, patience is difficult. Okay, and then all I did was just come up from the center. I mean, it's so smooth. Oh, I gotta do this one. So then what I did was I got out the ochre, number 19, and I did a little bit of shading in the back. These aren't really in the back, so I'll just kind of color that little bit. I mean, it's very subtle. This one has a little more shading. Might. Oh boy, I almost put that dark down. Oh, how horrid that would have been. I want to try to bring that out a little more on the edge. And then I believe I added terracotta. To the center part and to the shadow. Is that what I did, y'all? Put a little bit there, a little bit there. Maybe that's a little too much. Maybe a little too much. Anyway, that's what I did. Let's see. Now we are keeping the 72 for now, but we have a unique pencil line coming in November. That ochre goes with everything. It really does. Something new for Christmas in my forecast. Are you announcing how many will be in that line? Oh, y'all, how can you improve this? I mean, this is your pencil. Maybe you're thinking some other type of pencil-y kind of thing. Maybe sort of pinnish, maybe in the pinnish area. Y'all always got something up your sleeve. Yeah, I even put some of that ochre down here in the cat. Well, that's what I was doing before you asked to demo the other stuff. Feel free to use a clip of my video for anything. I'm getting hungry. Sorry for the shaking. Probably because I'm hungry. Now what I'm doing here by accident, but it's coming out, is kind of going back and forth this way, and it almost looks like fur. Isn't he cute? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Grizaye Art. That was my plan for the rest of it, is just to repeat this color here. I might make these swirls, like white them out and then put blue on it. I'm not sure about the window treatment. I might do a blue. I'm trying to get the blue of the cat into this somewhere. The blue flowers would work pretty well too. Maybe blue polka dots. Anyway, yeah, those colors are really beautiful and soft. They are. I have to agree. I mean, I almost want to go darker on some of that, but I need to stop myself. And this is the usual time that I end my live stream, so Grizaye, if you want me to demonstrate something else on another area, I'm not sure about the background. It's kind of hard to get in there with even these little brushes. I mean, I could try, or I could just use pencil. So probably a blue, some blue from here, maybe blue and white to blend those together. Yes, blue curtains. Yeah, I think so. The blue I was using was the ultramarine. What blue? Trying to think of what light blue looks good with that. That one might be too green. So maybe that one I could mix those together to see how they work together. But I'm hungry and I'm shaking, and anyway, I hope Verity figured out how to do the live stream. I feel so bad for her. But I think really it's better if she does videos. Yeah, go check out her videos. She really sings well. She really does. And she sang me a song last night over Messenger. And it was beautiful. So yeah, go show some love over there on her Facebook and her YouTube. Let's get her up. She enjoys singing, and she enjoys singing for others. She's a believer, and so just go support her whatever you can do. I'm not sure I can really do any kind of I don't know that I could really do. This is probably too big. Guess I could try. Not that this makes so much of a difference. But, you know, I got to start learning somewhere. It might not be a bad idea to push some of that color in there, because that's kind of what you're wanting to do anyway, so that you won't get white, you know, the little white dots that show up. I know I was gonna go, but I'm still talking. I'm waiting for y'all's replies. Sometimes I'll go out and say goodbye, and then suddenly I see like 3 or 4 replies, and I go, "Oh no, I should have left. Shouldn't have left so early." I'm gonna try a lighter blue. That's probably what I should have done. Yeah. Something like that. I think it'll look better when this is on the back of it. You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. Where can I find the little hearts on here? Under nature, maybe? I can't find the hearts on here. Oh, you can search. Oh, amazing. There's the hearts. I found them. Yay. All right. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you sometime. I have a full load of classes tonight, so I won't be over at Emily's. I know I can think of her name. Thank you, Noelle. I appreciate it. See y'all later. Bye.